September is here, and let me tell you, this is one of the most important months of the entire year when it comes to our money, our benefits, and our finances. A lot is about to unfold, and some of it directly impacts millions of us living on fixed income. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact dates you need to know, when Social Security checks are coming out, when important reports will be released, and when big decisions are going to be made that could affect your wallet. Trust me, September is packed, and we've got plenty to cover. But before we jump into the timeline, let me drop a quick reminder. In just about a month and a half, annual enrollment for Medicare begins. I cannot stress this enough. If you haven't already spoken to a trusted advisor about your Medicare options, do it now. When enrollment officially opens, phone lines will be flooded, and you don't want to be stuck waiting. Call now, get ahead of the line, ask your questions, and save yourself a ton of stress later. Thousands of people in this community have already done it and saved big, on average about $1,100. Some saved even more. It's free, it's easy, and honestly, it's just smart. Okay, little pro tip over. Let's get back into September. We kicked off the month with Labor Day, which fell right on the 1st. For SSI beneficiaries, you didn't get paid that day because your payment already landed early, back on August 29th. Now, moving to September 3rd, those of you who normally get your benefits on the 3rd of the month receive them right on schedule. No interruptions, no delays. Then comes a big one Friday the 5th. That's when the August jobs report dropped. Some call it the employment situation, others the non-farm payroll, but no matter what you call it, this report is crucial. It tells us how the job market is doing, and in turn, it gives us a peek into the health of the overall economy. Fast forward to September 10th, the second Wednesday of the month. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th, that's when your payment came through. The very next day, September 11th, was another big moment, the release of the Consumer Price Index, or the inflation report for August. Why is this important? Because this data is part of the calculation for next year's COLA increase, the cost of living adjustment that determines how much your Social Security check will go up. This was the second piece of data needed, and in October we'll get the third. Put simply, September 11th gave us a pretty big clue about the size of our raise. On September 17th, two major things happened. First, if your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, that was your payday. But perhaps more importantly, that's when the Federal Reserve wrapped up its big two-day meeting. All eyes were on whether they would finally cut interest rates and by how much. A quarter point? A half point? Whatever the decision, it directly affects borrowing costs, credit card interest, and loan rates. And let's be real, if you're carrying balances like I am, those changes matter. Meanwhile, lawmakers return from their long vacation, though, honestly, they seem to spend more time away than actually working. Still, their return kicks off budget season, and here's why that matters. September is the final month of the government's fiscal year. By law, they need to pass a new budget before October 1st. Do they ever get it done on time? No. Instead, they pass short-term measures to keep things running, and the drama drags on for months. Could we see a government shutdown? Probably not, but the possibility is always there. Now, moving ahead to September 24th, the fourth Wednesday of the month. If your birthday lands between the 21st and the 31st, that was your payment date. Simple enough. Finally, we close out the month on September 30th, and this is where things get really important. As of this date, paper checks are being phased out for federal benefits. An executive order requires all payments, Social Security, SSI, tax refunds, everything to be electronic. No more paper checks in the mail. So if you haven't set up direct deposit yet, now's the time to do it. Head over to the Social Security website and make sure you're ready. So that's September in a nutshell: payments, reports, decisions, and deadlines. And I can promise you more is coming. I'll keep you updated every step of the way. Before I wrap up, let me circle back one more time. Don't forget to call that team of advisors about your Medicare coverage. It's free, it's simple, and when open enrollment hits, you'll be way ahead of the curve. Plus, if you do make the call and end up saving money or getting a better plan, drop me a comment with the word chapter so I can find it and give you a shout out in a future video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Hit the like button, share this video with friends, neighbors, and anyone you know on Medicare, and check out the other videos I've linked below. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.